Democracy Day in Nigeria is something that is very funny to so many because we have not really experienced what democracy really entails in this part of the world. When you look at other nations of the world that practice democracy, you will see that they have been enjoying the dividends of democracy. And what are those dividends of democracy? It can be seen as development in infrastructure, social amenities, and so many, rule of law, and so many. Have Nigerians enjoyed any form of dividends of democracy within the last 25 years of uninterrupted democracy? I think that it's not achievable here. And we have seen some elites talked about we practicing or doing what actually suits us. Now that we are celebrating 25 years of uninterrupted democracy, what is the take home? Are we actually practicing democracy? It's one of the questions that many Nigerians should be asking. And the question cannot even be answered by Nigerians, maybe by the political elites. But let's take a look at what the president said. He said that he is aware of the massive hunger and the suffering of the masses. I don't think so. If he's aware, he will not sit down and be doing like this and be talking. He can't. You will see compassion. You will see somebody that is feeling the pain that the people are passing through. You will see it in the body language, which tells you that he feels what Nigerians are feeling. No, he did not. He talks about freedom of speech, he talks about journalism, he talks about so many other things. The last 25 years of uninterrupted democracy is one of the worst moments of Nigerians because they have not enjoyed anything called democracy. The dividends of democracy have not been felt. Rather, it has been from one persecution to another. Especially within the last 360 days of this current administration, it has been hell from one day to another. And Nigerians will begin to ask, what is Mr. President saying? And this will now take me to the next thing, which is the budget of Nigeria. There is now a supplementary appropriation bill to fund a project like the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Road, Railway Project, and Sokoto-Badagry. The president just said that he feels the impact of the hardship on the people. But here is an appropriation bill seeking for the construction supplementary bill for Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway, Railway Project, Sokoto-Badagry. That is not necessary now. We also saw the other day that they commissioned the vice president's house, of which there was a report in the past that the former vice president, Yemi Osipanjo, rejected that apartment, which was 85% completed. And we saw them spending over 2 billion to complete the 15%. This government has been a government of waste within the last 1 year. And they will continue for the next 3 years. So what are the dividends of democracy? We have not been able to provide security for your people. Over dozens of people were killed in Katsina, the hometown of the former president of Nigeria, just a few days ago. You have not talked about the current insecurity that has bedeviled the country. But here you are talking about, mentioning their MK Abiola. We all know what happened June 93. We all knew what happened. There are so many details to what happened. We know. But there are some things that you cannot just say. You just have to go and do the research by yourself and have the information to yourself. If you look at the background of MK Abiola and you look at the background of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, there are 98.5% similarity. And if you don't understand that, then forget about it. But that is just the obvious truths. but nobody will talk about it. The media is mixed up with propaganda and fake news. I mean the mystery medias. You think that what they projected before you is true? Big lie. The truth of the matter is this: 25 years of uninterrupted democracy is just 25 years of hell, not democracy, because there is nothing to celebrate. And the budget, the supplementary budget or bill before the Senate, which was, sent yesterday by the Minister of Budget and Economic Planning, which provided details on how the upcoming 2024 supplementary appropriation bill will receive partial funding from the 50 billion naira Presidential Infrastructural Development Fund, which is presently held with the National Priority Wealth Investment Authority. Bagudi, who happened to be the minister, made this statement during a briefing to the Joint Committee of the Senate and House of Representatives of the National Planning and Economic Affairs regards the proposed supplementary appropriation bill. He expressed concern that the 50 billion allocated to the PIDF may fall short in financing the ambitious Renew Hope transformation project. As a result, the federal government has chosen to seek a $2.5 billion loan from the World Bank in addition to explore other revenue streams. 1 year in office, democracy celebration, $2.5 billion loan. I thought that the Minister of Finance and the coordinating Minister of the Economy said the other day that Nigeria is no longer living on borrowing. Or is it that I am misquoting him? But the truth still remains that we continue to borrow and borrow, but the subsidy was removed. I mean, what did they use that money to do? And he revealed that the World Bank leadership is scheduled to convene shortly to deliberate on the loan application. The minister informed the committee that all funds from the upcoming supplementary budget currently in the preparation stage will be allocated for specific transformative project. He detailed the project, which comprises the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Road, the Sokoto-Badagry Road proposal, and the finalization of all current railway projects linking federal government's, counterpart funding. He said the supplementary budget that was announced, or rather was mentioned, came about when Mr. President presented a memo to the Federal Executive Council. In the memo, he said that he inherited the Presidential Infrastructural Development Fund, which was domiciled in the National Sovereign Wealth Investment Authority. He also identified transformation projects include the Calabar. I've talked about that already. We also plan to fund the rehabilitation and expansion of dams and irrigation schemes in order to support increased production within the economy. Last but not the least, more money to support CNG and LNG. The three rules, dam and irrigation and railway, is what Mr. President designated as the infrastructural renew health priority item. Anyway, I'm tired of reading this whole bunch of things that don't really make sense right now to a common man on the street. When you look at Nigerians, people are suffering, and the best thing to do is to make sure that the problem of Nigeria as of today is not the fact that we are missing it in some of our policies. The question is, the last video, watch that video where I talked about the herders and farmers clashes. This is the problem to our food inflation. They will not talk about it. They will not provide solution to that. Ruga is not the way forward. People farming is a personal business. They pay tax. They own their land. People rearing cow is a personal business. They should also ranch. This is the only way we can come out of this rubbish. But if they continue in this manner, I bet you within the next 2 to 3 years, you know exactly what will happen. What do you make of all this? Let's have a conversation in the comment section. Thank you for watching.